In May of 1670, the Marianas Islands faced a terrible drought. For weeks the skies remained clear, the earth hardened, and rivers ran dry. Father San Vitores walked among the people. His heart ached not only for their physical thirst but for their spiritual struggle. For in this time of great need, many baptized Chamorros began to turn back to the gods of their ancestors. San Vitores, a steadfast shepherd, stood in dismay. These were the same souls who had received baptism, yet now in desperation they turned away from the Lord's grace. San Vitores prayed that the Chamorros might remember the promise of baptism, that the living water of Christ could sustain them even when the skies offered none. The year was 1671. The Chamorros gathered under the leadership of Chief Hurao. Hurao's speech rang through the village, his words a call to arms. He spoke of freedom of the land that belonged to them, of traditions and ancestors. To the Chamorros, the Spanish were no longer guests but invaders. But within the walls of the mission, Felipe Sonsong had seen the signs of the brewing conflict. He took to building a fortification around the chapel and lodging, knowing that an attack was imminent. His hands, callous from labor and prayer, moved with purpose. As the walls rose, the threat of war loomed ever closer. The cannons, small but powerful, stood steady, mountain high atop the towers like sentinels guarding the mission. In the face of rising conflict, two worlds prepared to clash: the words of Hurao and defense of Felipe Sonsong.